Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and in today's video we are finally reacting to the Bendy and the Dark Revival trailer. It's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. The game is ready, or pretty much ready I think, and we've got a brand new trailer today. I don't really know what to expect from this trailer today. I hope we get a release date, but we'll have to wait and see. I also hope we get some new gameplay footage, maybe get some new characters to check out, and just get an idea of what this game is all about and what the story's going to be. But we're going to react to the trailer today. I'm going to do my reaction today, a quick analysis afterwards, as well as giving my thoughts and impressions on what we see here. And then tomorrow I'll come back with a more detailed breakdown of the trailer, all written up nicely, where we look at everything and we theorize over stuff and really dig into it. I'm so excited guys, let's do this. The Twitter says the studio of your nightmares returns with new cartoon terrors. So let's check out the trailer right now together and see what this game is all about. Here we go, teen rated for blood and violence. Ooh, okay. Maybe a bit darker than the last game then. The iconic Bendy face, of course.
Another late night.
Wow, look at those graphics. This is Audrey. This has got to be Audrey, right?
You can do this, Audrey.
Yeah, this is Audrey. Oh my god, this looks insane. What the heck? Who's that?
What's wrong with me?
She's turned into an inky person.
Children of the machine. For 200
A Heavenly Toys Workshop.
You've lived without the ink demon haunting your steps. I banished him away. In return, I ask just a little favor. There is a stranger. Bring her to me.
So everyone's after Audrey now. Wow, look at that thing. It's like a brute. Wow, this is insane. There's the
Thank you very much for your help.
oh, lost one that helps us.
Almost everyone here either can't speak or they're completely mad.
And that's like a doll. This looks insane. Allison's there.
Looked like you needed some help.
Don't touch me.
Above everything else, stay away from the ink demon.
Allison's helping us out.
An ink demon.
He likes to smile, and he kills anything that moves. Here goes nothing.
Wow, the character models are insane. Look at this place. This is insane, guys. This looks crazy. Got machine gun there. Wait, is that Alice Angel? That was Alice Angel back, I think, as well. We had the Butcher Gang in there. Oh, look at the little Bendy. Holy crap, and it's coming to Xbox and PlayStation as well. Steam the 15th of November. Holy, it's, guys, I almost swore then. That's literally like 2 weeks away, I think. So it's literally coming out this year in like a few weeks. Guys, that trailer was insane. Sorry I was talking over some of the dialogue. I was just blown away. Like, I was so blown away I forgot the Butcher Gang's name to start with. I was like, that's the... And then I stopped because I was just like so engrossed in it all going down. We had Alice Angel in there with the minigun, or the Tommy gun I should say. We had Audrey in there. We saw her pre-game character model, or her pre-studio character model I should say. And then her in-game character model when she gets turned into a Lost One type character. We saw Allison Angel, she's back. We saw a Lost One that seems to be helping us because, of course, in the original game, the Lost Ones kind of helped Henry, but they also attacked him because they seem to have these good versions and bad versions, depending on if they're drawn to the dark or the light side of the ink. We saw Bendy, but only in the shadow form. He kind of rose up like a demon, and he's looking a lot more twisted than his original version from the shadow we saw. There was like this big brute enemy that was tearing through the place. We were being chased through vents. There was some kind of weapon modification there on the workbench where we were like modifying our pipe. And we saw the environments of the game before we go into the studio, and they looked far more realistic and lifelike. So we definitely have like a less cartoony feel before we go into the studio, and then a more cartoony feel when we get trapped inside it and turned into this inky creature. We also had this weird old man with like a false eye who was essentially orchestrating all of this, and he said that he'd banished the ink demon, but he would bring him back if everyone didn't capture Audrey. Now we don't know why Audrey needs to be captured, but it seems like this old man is the person that places her in this world. Now we're going to go through the trailer once more, guys, and I'm going to do a quick analysis now. I will do a full breakdown tomorrow. It will be much more in depth, and I'll write that up so that I can go through all the points. But quickly before we do our quick analysis, I just want to say a few words on that trailer. I've only just seen it, but it absolutely blew me away. Like, I did not expect the visuals to be that much of an upgrade. I did not expect the animations to be that much of an upgrade. I did not expect the story to be so in-depth and comprehensive, it seems. And this game is coming out in literally like 2 weeks, so stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, turn on those notifications, subscribe. We're going to be doing a full playthrough. We're going to be doing a story breakdown. We're going to be doing theories, secrets videos, a Monsters Explained video like I like to do on the channel, all that good stuff. You can hear I'm excited, guys. Like, I've never been this excited for a new game, I don't think, because Bendy was like what started the channel off, and I've just had this huge affinity for the series. And I think, like, waiting for it for so long, I didn't know what to expect when it was finally shown. I was almost expecting it to look very similar to the first game, because it's hard to tell from the screenshots they released. You know, it looked like an upgrade, but when you see it in motion, it really looks impressive. Let's just go back through the trailer and have another look at it.
Another late night, another crazy deadline. You can do this, Audrey.
So at the beginning, we see Audrey saying, another late night, another crazy deadline, you can do this, Audrey. She seems to be an animator working for Joey Drew Studios, and as we can see, she's actually drawing little doodles for the Bendy animations, the different cartoons being made at Joey Drew Studios. It seems like she is working at the studio, but late at night. She's like the last one in the building. And then we get this shot of a hallway, and as I said, this is very kind of realistic looking compared to the cartoony, very yellow looking art style we get once we go into the studio. So this is obviously at the start of the game when she gets captured by this old man and then sort of transformed into an inky creature inside the ink world that the game takes place in.
What was that? What's wrong with me?
So now we have this guy, and behind like this guy we see these banners which says Archgate Pictures presents Joey Drew, the Man and the Demon. So this seems to be some kind of biopic that they've made about Joey Drew, sort of showing how he was a creative genius making the Bendy cartoons, but also kind of like a really sinister figure who did some deplorable things. Archgate Pictures is actually something referenced in the books, in the Bendy books, and the CEO of Archgate Pictures was someone called Nathan Arch. So I don't know if this man here is meant to be Nathan Arch, like the owner of Archgate Pictures, who acquired Joey Drew Studios' IP. They basically bought up the Bendy license and all that stuff after Joey Drew had died. So that's kind of interesting. That's something you find out in the books. So we see Audrey panicking then, she's like saying, what's happening to me? She's obviously been transformed by the ink into this inky creation, and obviously she's now inside the cartoon world. We can see that because everything looks hand-drawn. And we actually see this guy pinned up with like a gent pipe stuck in his stomach. It looks like a lost one basically, and it says demon follower. So people are punishing people that follow the ink demon and sort of pinning them up around the studio. Now I imagine Audrey goes over to this guy and procures the pipe from him. We probably find this guy and like take the pipe from his body.
Children of the machine, for 211 days you've lived without the ink demon haunting your steps. I banished him away. In return, I ask just a little favor. There is a stranger. Bring her to me.
We hear the creepy old guy, who I think is the old guy from the beginning of the game who captures Audrey, saying for 211 days you've been without the ink demon, but now I'm going to bring him back if you don't capture Audrey, essentially. We also see some imagery of like areas that we've visited in the original game, such as the Heavenly Toys workshop there, and then we see some new areas as well. We then see this image which says, relax, Wilson knows your purpose, the man who killed the ink demon. So it seems like this character, Wilson, is kind of like a mad doctor type character who has banished the ink demon from the studio. And he actually seems to be the character that we see at the start, the old man from the start, who I previously said could be Nathan Arch, but I don't think it is. I think it's this character Wilson, as he's on the poster here. He banished the ink demon somehow, we don't know how yet, and he's going to bring him back if everybody doesn't gang up and capture Audrey. I assume he is talking about Audrey, by the way. He might be talking about Allison Angel as well, because of course Allison seems to be starting this uprising within the studio. The next few shots we see a number of new things. We see the Butcher Gang, the new models for them chasing us around the studio. They look really, really cool. The animations are awesome. We see this giant brute-like creature that chases Audrey through walls, and it looks like he can actually smash his fist through walls and make new entrances around the studio. We then see Audrey climbing a wall as well, which means that there will be climbing mechanics in this game. You won't just have to use ladders, you'll actually be able to climb like handholds on the walls, which is a nice addition. We then see Audrey like open this cupboard and there's like a glowing cog in there. Now this reminds me of the gameplay of Boris and the Dark Survival, where we had to track different items down around the studio and collect them. And it seems maybe by collecting these parts from cupboards and like hidey holes around the studio, we can then upgrade our weapon as we see her place down the gent pipe on this sort of contraption to level it up. And I imagine by leveling it up, we get new abilities, maybe like block abilities, magic abilities like lightning or something. We saw that in an early trailer ages ago. And maybe it just makes it stronger and more powerful when we attack stuff as well.
Thank you very much for your help.
We also see this lost one saying thank you very much for your help. So it seems like there might be like side quests in the game, or at least characters we can help along the way. And perhaps by doing that, we might get new stuff, new abilities, or just new equipment, or the ability to upgrade our equipment. Or maybe that's just part of the story, I'm not sure. But either way, there's going to be a host of brand new side characters. And I really actually liked the way that that lost one looked there. We then see Audrey taking a baseball and she has a look at the name and it says Bud Lewis on it. Now I don't remember, guys, you might be able to let me know in the comments, but was Bud Lewis, was he Buddy from the original book Dreams Come to Life? I can't remember if he was or not, but the character of that book, the main character of that book, met an inky end at the end of it. But I think either way, this could tie into Buddy from the Dreams Come to Life book, which is interesting.
Almost everyone here either can't speak or they're completely mad.
Then we have this weird sort of doll-like creature who says almost everyone here can't speak or they're completely mad. And then we see somebody kind of in the shadows just going mad. So it seems like a lot of people just go absolutely insane in this place. And who can blame them, you know, with all this crazy stuff going on. But it's another cool character that we haven't yet seen in the world of Bendy. And it almost looks like a kind of, I don't know, Elizabethan style house that she's in, like almost like a dollhouse, which is interesting. So this could mean there's a level based in a dollhouse-like environment.
Gonna hurt you. Looked like you needed some help.
Don't touch me.
Above everything else, stay away from the ink demon.
What's an ink demon?
He likes to smile, and he kills anything that moves.
Then we see Allison Angel. She's returning and she's actually going to be helping Audrey through the story of the game, it seems. Audrey is initially wary of her, of course, because this whole world is new to her, but it seems like we meet her fairly early on, and Allison is like the voice of reason. She's saying stay away from the ink demon. He kills anybody that moves. So essentially, if we see the ink demon, he's not going to be a friendly character, guys. He's going to be someone we want to stay away from, just like in the first game, and his shadow makes him look far more like spiny and twisted and more demonic than ever before. It seems like at one point we do see his hand though as it comes through a door to try and grab us. We don't see the face, they're keeping it very secretive, but we shut Bendy's hand in a door. We also see the Butcher Gang on full display here, all coming after us in this shot. It looks really, really cool. And in this portion of the trailer, we also see different environments. We see what looks like a wall market where we kind of essentially pull back and there's like grocery stores and stuff along a long market strip. So it seems like there's almost like a shopping precinct in this game at some point. We also see a little bit of combat with lost ones. We see this written on the wall which says she was for fourth. I'm not sure what this is referring to because it might be referring to different like women that have been changed by the ink into prominent characters. You know, we had Susie Campbell, Alison Pendle. I'm not sure if this is meaning that Audrey is the fourth of those kinds of women that were changed into characters that all look very similar in this world. We'll have to wait and see there. We then get this shot of Alice Angel confirming she is back and she actually has a Tommy gun to attack us. The Tommy gun, of course, we acquire in chapter 3 of the original game. I can't believe that Alice Angel is back. I actually didn't expect her to come back. But of course, it seems like a lot of people can be revived in this world, hence the title, Bendy and the Dark Revival. And then at the very end of the trailer, we get to see a new combat opportunity where we see Audrey jump from above, almost like Assassin's Creed style, and do a downward stomp on an enemy below them.
Bendy?
And then finally at the end of the trailer, we see a little Bendy playing with a toy train, and he seems like a friendly Bendy. So it seems like maybe one Bendy is a little friendly character who tries to guide us through the studio and help us. And then we have the demonic alter ego that appeared in the first game who's trying to hunt us down and kill us. Now it also says at the end of the trailer, guys, coming to Steam November 15th, 2022, and Xbox and PlayStation thereafter, I imagine in early 2023 perhaps. This is really awesome. We're finally going to get to play it and I will be doing a full playthrough on the channel. And as I said before, guys, stay tuned because I will do a more comprehensive breakdown in the next day or two for this trailer. With that said, that was my reaction to the Bendy and the Dark Revival trailer, and what a trailer it was. Massive props to the development team, the Meatly, Jojo Studios, everyone involved, Lauren Singer, who of course is the voice of Alice and Angel. Just a huge congratulations to all of those guys. It looks incredible and I can't wait to play it. But with that said, this video's got to have an end at some point, so if you did enjoy it, remember to leave me a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe for more videos just like this one, and I will see you all on the next one.